Thanks for clicking on this video. If you've been following along with my YouTube channel, I appreciate all the likes and people subscribing. This video is our 2023 moose hunt between Logan and I. It's a DIY moose hunt up in Alaska. We flew a small raft into a bush village up in northern Alaska. We spent a few days getting up the river, about 51 miles, kind of deep into the Alaskan territory, where we were able to take 2 great bull moose. So stay tuned, follow along, and I hope you enjoy the video.
Okay, so this is Hunter and his ideal plan. We're gonna get there and call in 2 big bulls and come in and fight. And we're gonna shoot them, drop them right there, pack them out within a couple days. Then we're gonna be back here. Trip's over, easy day. That's how it's gonna go.
Jack, how do you think it's gonna go?
Something like that, probably a little different. Nothing like that, but probably just shooting off the river. We'll see.
It'll be an experience. I'm ready for it. I'm ready to board it for the next 25 minutes.
For not getting too much video yesterday. It was kind of a lot going on. We landed around 2. Had to find a ride into town. Luckily found a guy nice enough to rent us his truck. So we took 2 loads from the airport to the boat landing. We got everything kind of put together, and we realized that our raft is pretty small for all the gear we brought. The first 25 to 28 miles of the river went flawlessly, and then it started to shallow out quite a bit, so it took us about 2 hours to get to the 25 mile, or just over 25 miles, 28 mile point, and then to get this last 10 to 13 miles up the river, it's taken us another 4 hours. So we don't know exactly what we're going to do if we get a moose yet. We've talked about building a raft to float the meat down the next 13 miles of the river, or then we'll run everything into town where we can run a wake. Unfortunately, we only have 1 prop for our boat, so we kind of have to be sparing with what we can do, and the motor's not running the greatest as of right now. The water pump sometimes works, sometimes doesn't, so I try not to blow up the motor either. We camped last night and sighted in our rifles and stuff this morning. Made it all the way up here to where we're going to probably camp for the next couple days. That being said, there's a nice big swamp over here to our left and some ridges back over behind us. Made 1 moose call so far and haven't heard much. A lot of moose sign on this riverbank. That's kind of why we stopped and picked this area. So we're going to try to maybe climb up this mountain if we can and be able to glass and just see what the surroundings look like. Everything's kind of 100, 200 yards-ish, and I'd like to get up a little higher and be able to kind of see over everything to see if we're missing out on something good. So we're probably going to pack our packs up, pack a bunch of water, and head up this little hill mountain thing behind us. So wish us luck. We made it up to the ridge. It was about an hour and a half hike to go just over a mile. there's some nasty thick spots of willow brush and pine trees and swampy, sinking in over your boots. Thankfully for the gators, my feet are still fairly dry, but made it up here. We've seen 4 bulls so far. Looked like 2 of them were pretty decent, but they didn't stay in the openings long. The first one we saw, if he comes back out to that opening, there's a possible play that we can make on him. There's a little river that runs right up to the opening that he's in, so if we did drop him there, it wouldn't be too horrendous of a pack out. The other 2 were upriver, probably 2.5 miles as the river winds, which means quite a long boat ride for Logan and I if we were to go up there and get after those ones. Didn't get as good of a look. The back bull definitely looked decent, but the first 2 were kind of raghorns, so we're gonna sit tight up here. Only can really film on the GoPro. We've been getting rained on all day. Rain's picking up pretty good now, so quite cold, quite windy, quite miserable, but we're embracing the suck, and we're seeing moves. So for true day one hunting, I'm gonna say that's pretty good.
Once we made it up to the top of the ridge, we were able to get our eyes on a few different bulls. We were able to see one really big bull. Unfortunately, we weren't able to make a play on him just because he was too far from kind of the main river and being able to pack his meat out. That being said, we worked our way down to camp early that night just to avoid any bears that might have been in kind of this deep, thick woods in between us. As we settled in for dinner, Logan let out one big old moose call, and kind of the rest is history.
Just let him come close. As soon as he turns. I don't know, it's up to you. It might come across. See how far it goes. He's coming across. Are you gonna shoot him or no? Are you gonna pass? Yeah. You need more? You need more? Take my gun or no? Yeah. Take it. Here, you need to put one in the chamber. Go cover off. Yeah. Nice freaking shot, dude. Sorry, I'm zoomed in. Nice job, dude.
Oh my god. Well, it's probably only a 40-incher, but oh my god. Nice fucking job, dude. That's awesome. I thought he was a decent bull. I think he's pretty decent. Oh shit. Oh, wow. Nice job, dude.
I hit him with all my shots too, I think.
Yeah, you did.
Did you see the hair fly all the way through him on my third shot with my rifle?
I couldn't see him. I just wanted to make sure I had it on film.
Oh my gosh. Until that my sling was wrapped around the chair.
That's what got
And-
caught.
Well,
And
yeah,
knocked
and
it
then
over and made
the
him
jet
look.
oil tipped over, otherwise he was gonna cross the dang river.
He's walking right towards us. No, definitely not. Nice shot, dude. Nice job. Anything to say?
And now we got some freaking work to do tonight.
Wow. All right. Well, should we get to work?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
So yesterday we went on a little hike through just some gnarly, mucky, swampy, tundra hillside. We ended up seeing 4 bulls up there. Couldn't really make a play on them, they were all too far away, so we came back down to camp and started calling a little bit as we were going to make some dinner. And then this guy decided to show up about, I don't know, half hour, 45 minutes after our first series of calling, and he came into 82 yards. I had my bow leaning up against the tent, which was about 30 yards away, so all I had was my rifle. But we put the smack down on him. He ran, I don't know, 40, 50 yards, piled up on the bank with one last shot. Unfortunately, on that shot, he tipped back into the water, so getting him butchered out was quite the wet, mucky, nasty process, but we got all the meat loaded up. It's definitely more than 500 pounds, I would say. It's the most meat I've ever had to deal with, so crazy amount of meat. Awesome bull moose, first bull moose, so can't be more excited. Actually being able to hunt. It was a little chilly last night. Everything got frosted over. Made our first moose call right before we got ready, and now we're just kind of sitting and waiting, trying to figure out what we want to do, whether we walk up or
moose. It seems to be a pretty nice day today. I think it's gonna be a high, probably high 45. But, I mean, there's a bunch of moose sign all around this little island we're on, so they're definitely out here. We just gotta call one in and make it happen. So let's get on with today and see if we can take one down.
As you could just briefly hear there, Logan let out a cow call, which had this bull coming in on a string. That bull worked his way into about 10 yards where Logan made 2 fantastic shots to put him down. Unfortunately, his cameraman missed that part of the video by just a few seconds. I accidentally double-clicked the record button, but I still hope you guys enjoy the rest of this video.
I'm sorry, dude.
It's alright.
That was freaking nuts, though.
Thought I was a bad cameraman.
We got some freaking work now, dude.
A lot of fucking work to do. Well, I don't know. What to say? Fucking ears are ringing. Shot my first bull moose. Now, I don't know what to say.
At like 6 yards.
Yeah.
I heard "Roo, roo," and then I was like, dude, he's gotta be close if we can hear that. And then I saw him like immediately.
Oh, he was only probably 25, maybe 30 yards away when I saw him.
I saw him up in here quite a
And
bit.
he was at that pine tree when I took a shot at him. He's what, 10 yards away? Maybe 12?
Yeah. Only your cameraman messed up. Dude, he's huge.
Should have shot him with a pistol. Would have been awesome. That's freaking cool.
Ugh.
Can't even manhandle. Final trip. Made it.